you Thursday. You're almost through another week of school. We hope that you're having a great week so far. Remember to get started on your writing journal, and you're going to write about things that make people embarrassed today. And then we have our weekly agenda. Keep checking that every day. And we also have our weekly objectives, and we are making our way through those. And we have our essential question: how do you find courage in the face of fear? And we're getting towards the end of this essential question, and pretty soon we're going to have a brand new one to ask you.
Next week's
This has been a good essential question.
This is. And doing good so far, guys.
So we're going to continue studying Embarrass, Blame Your Brain. And I do want to point out that next week we'll be reading a story called The Ravine. And Embarrass, Blame Your Brain and The Ravine are actually a paired passage. They go together. So pay attention as we read Embarrass, Blame Your Brain, because if you understand this fear of embarrassment, it will help you understand the motivation for our characters in The Ravine next week. And we will be talking about that. So you're actually going to listen to another video where we analyze the text together. Make sure you're listening to those videos.
They're so important.
Very important.
Oh, guys, I'm feeling a little dancy right now. Like I need to get my jitters out.
Should we take a dance break?
Yeah, I think we
Better.
That was
Sometimes
fun.
you just gotta get your jitters out.
Yes.
All right, so here's what we're doing today, guys. You need to complete your vocabulary practice on your Google Classroom, and then we have another News ELA article. We had one last week. We have one this week. And be sure you read that article very, very carefully. We're not just looking at that article and say, okay, I read it, I'm done. You have to think very critically while you're reading it. You have to think about all the things the author is saying. Do your 4 Ps when you're reading that article. And then you need to take your take your little quiz on Google Classroom that goes with that article. So on one screen, open up your article, and on the other have your questions, and go back and forth.
Yep.
Don't just open it up, take it, and say, I'm done. You have to check your answers back and forth.
And use those skills that we've talked about as we're reading through our stories of the week. Those are the skills that we want you to practice when you're reading these Newsella articles.
And then you're going to continue writing your advertisement. So you started that yesterday. We're going to give you time today to go ahead and finish that up and keep working on that article.
And
The
then
advertisement.
Oh yes, I can't wait to look at the
I
advertisement.
know, I can't wait to see them.
Oh, before we get going
what's
for
in
the
that
day,
box?
we have another box.
I talk about reading a lot, but this actually has to do with reading, but not just me reading, like them reading.
Ooh. What could it be?
Is book recommendations?
Kind of.
I like book
A
recommendations.
story that they need to read?
No, not really.
I don't know. What is it?
Okay, I'll show you.
Oh, Scholastic.
Scholastic.
So even though you guys are virtual learners, you can still order books online.
Yes.
So go to scholastic.com/bookclubs and you'll be able to find our classrooms and you can order books. I will always say it, Scholastic is the way to get cheapest books.
Yes,
Their books
it
are the
is.
cheapest and they have a huge variety of books. If you're into the Dogman books, there's a brand new one.
There's a new one.
Dogman, Grime, and Punishment.
Nice.
And if you're into Diary of a Wimpy Kid,
Oh, yeah.
there's a new one.
I love those.
So you can order books and they'll come to us and we will get them to you guys. So do it if you're interested.
And oh gosh, I love book mail. Book mail is the best mail.
Book mail is the best.
Oh goodness. So yes, keep that in mind. And then after you've made sure you've checked off everything to do today, you are finished, okay?
Yay.
Yay.
Great
You
job.
did a great job
Job,
on
guys.
Thursday.
Yep, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.